Child, it looks like the feud between Monique and Tyler Perry isn't dying down anytime soon, because she just dragged him for filth and exposed him for destroying her career. She also fueled the allegations about Tyler being on the DL and claimed Tyler has a raging obsession to be a black woman. Not a raging obsession, girl, and that's why he's constantly attacking black women and cosplaying as black women in his movies. Tyler and Monique's feud has actually been going on for over a decade now, and it looks like Monique has no plans of taking her foot off his neck for the damage he did to her career. She even went as far as calling Tyler a coward.
Remember when I said earlier, I've never seen so many cowards and black men in this business? I would have to put my brother Tyler Perry in that.
Okay, so if you've been keeping up with the drama between Taraji and Oprah, then you've probably seen people drag Monique's name a few times because of how similar both Tyler and Oprah treated her now. Just for a little context, Taraji pretty much ended Oprah a few days ago during the press run for The Color Purple when she revealed that she almost had to walk away from the movie because what Oprah was offering her was chicken change.
Where's my raise? I haven't seen a raise in my income since Proud Mary. And almost had to walk away from Color Purple. Yes, ma'am. Who said what? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Because you know what? If I don't take a stand, how am I making it easy for Fantasia and Danielle and Hallie and Felicia? Then why am I doing this? If it's all just for me, why are you here? We are to service each other. God is very clever. He put us on this earth and he made us all look different. He made it complicated. We need to figure it out. And we can. And we are. You have to look at the glass as half full.
But not long after she said this, she immediately backtracked on everything she said and put up a post praising Oprah, and even calling her a beacon of light. People did not fall for this and speculated that Oprah probably threatened to blackball Taraji if she didn't retract everything she said about her in that interview. Oprah later teased a sit-down interview between her and Taraji, and you could clearly see how uncomfortable and uninterested Taraji looked the whole time. It was as clear as day that she didn't want to be there, but she was just going along with it so she wouldn't get punished now. The reason why this is so similar to what Tyler and Oprah did to Monique is because back in 2009, Monique revealed that Tyler and Oprah had blackballed her after she refused to do press runs for the movie Precious without compensation. According to Monique, she was only paid $50K for the film, and it was never in her contract for her to do press runs. After the film was released, she initially didn't want to do the press runs at all since she was usually very busy and wanted to take time off to be with her family. But she later changed her mind and said she would only do it if she was paid. For some reason, this pissed Tyler Perry off, and he told her straight to her face that he wasn't going to pay her a dime. Monique was obviously not rocking with Tyler's BS, so she also clapped back and told him that she wasn't going to do the press run, and that's when Tyler started using all his connections to block her from succeeding in Hollywood. At the time, Monique was not as big of a celebrity as she is now, so it was very easy for Tyler to use his connections to mess up her career.
You had difficult demands.
I want to address it for the order that it went in. And when Mr. Daniels say I had these demands, it shocked me because I was saying to the screen, Dawn, please ask him what the demands were. And actually, there were no demands. There was a request from the movie studio, and they called and requested that I fly to France for the Cannes Film Festival. I simply said I respectfully declined, because if you can remember at the time, there was a talk show called The Monique Show. I was doing a comedy tour. I was actually in the award season of the awards, and I'm also a wife and I'm a mommy. So when they called, I had a couple days just downtime. I wanted to spend that with my husband and my kids. So when we said we respectfully decline, the movie studio called back again, and they said, okay, well, we'll upgrade her hotel room. And my husband simply said again, we respectfully decline. She's gonna take this time with her family.
Yeah.
Well, when the third call came, and they said, what is it going to take to get Monique to France, to the Cannes Film Festival? And my husband said, is there a number associated with it? And they said, oh, we would never pay for anyone to do any promotions for a movie. And we said we understood, because what people didn't know was I was paid $50,000 to do the movie Precious. And it really wasn't about the money, and I'm not complaining because I signed up to do it with my friend.
Yeah. But
So
you're,
when the movie-
you're saying that because you didn't have the money to do this on your own. Is that what you're saying? That you needed to
Well,
feed your family and pay your bills?
I think that's what America says.
Yeah.
I think we all say, I can't do it for free.
Right.
So when the movie studio says we can't set a precedent and pay you to do this, we didn't have an issue with them.
Okay.
But that's when the reports came that now Monique is being demanding and she's being difficult. They had a request. We simply had a request, and they said they couldn't do it, and we said we understood. That was
So as I just heard after her feud with Oprah and Tyler, they started a campaign to paint her out to be difficult to work with, which was obviously not true. Tyler created that narrative to ruin her image as some form of punishment for her not doing what he wanted her to do, Monique also recalled. The time Tyler even went as far as bad-mouthing her to director David Tolbert so she'd miss out on some job opportunity.
Tyler Perry says to me, listen, you may really want to consider promoting this film, because if you get nominated for an Oscar award, your next film is $3 to $5 million. And if you win it, your next film is $6 to $8 million. I said, Tyler, who you talking to? I'm a black woman. Where do they pay those type of salaries, brother? I said, what I cannot do, Tyler, is work for free. I've done what I was supposed to do. I cannot go overseas and do this for free, Tyler. So then he goes on about his spiel, you know. I said, well, listen, you can write me the check for me to go overseas. I don't care where the money comes from, but I'm not going to do it for free. He says, well, I don't believe in giving money away for free. I said, I don't believe in working for free, so we're on the same.
But see, Tyler and his partner in crime, Oprah, weren't done taunting Monique just yet. Oprah invited Monique's brother, who Monique had previously accused of assaying her when she was 11 years old, as well as her entire family, who Monique had also said she wasn't on speaking terms with because they initially sided with her brother when she told them about the essay. Monique made it crystal clear that she had no problem with her brother coming on the show as long as she wasn't brought up, but Oprah still dragged Monique's brother and her entire family to the show and went on to make the whole show about Monique.
My mother. Why we don't communicate.
And get this, neither Oprah nor Tyler has ever apologized for this and just moved on with their lives like nothing happened. In fact, Oprah was later asked about it, and she tried to make Monique look like the crazy black woman who's just out here being negative and making things out to be something they're not.